Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. Today we're going to go over my daily makeup routine and some techniques that I use. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started with So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've already put my moisturizer on my face so that we're good to go. I'm just gonna go in and do my whole face look for you guys. So first I'm gonna start off with the Estee Lauder, the Smoother Universal Perfecting Primer. Check this out. And honestly, I just put it on my finger and I put it on my face like so. I love this stuff. It honestly makes my face feel so smooth. And I just rub it around my whole face. And you just really want to do this to make it, like it says, the smoother. Gives it a smooth overall look. Kind of goes over. Doesn't leave like any open pores. Closes them up kind of for you, or gives that look. And it keeps everything, especially your cream-based products, it keeps them on your face really well. So far this has been my favorite that I have tried. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go in with my foundation. And I've mentioned before I use the Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation in the shade G60. And I just put some on my hand like so. I'm still trying to learn like the proper amount to put on my hand because sometimes I won't have enough, sometimes I'll have too much. And then I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Liquid Foundation Brush. I just went back to this brush actually, and I'm just going to go all around this area. I'll show you guys when I'm all finished with that. But I was using a beauty blender and I go back and forth between these things. And I just really do like the look that the brush gives. I feel like it covers more area, which is really nice. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put all this on for you guys, and then I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so now that I finished with my foundation, I put it around the hairline area. Put it like in this general vicinity here, kind of in that triangle shape. Same side, and then I just do whatever's left on the brush down my nose like so. I don't need to add more because you really don't want too much there on the nose. But then I'm going to go in with just a dampened beauty blender and just make sure it'll pick up any excess foundation that I don't want, because you really don't want it to look too cakey. Another thing that just a reminder, is if you want to like kind of look like this and make sure that it blends all the way out, because the last thing you want is it not to blend out onto your neck and it just look like, oh, she just slapped that, make it look like a mask kind of. So you just really want it to give that natural look. Alright. Now we're going to go in with my concealer, Cover FX Power Play Concealer. And this is G Medium 1. And I'll show all of these guys. We'll do a run through at the very end so you guys can really see what I do. But I love this applicator. I've said this before, but I really do. Just gonna dot it on there. A dot there by the Cupid's bow. And then kind of a line and a triangle shape right there. And I will put on more, but I don't want this to dry up too much. And I'm going to go with a different dampened beauty blender because I don't want any foundation to mix in here. And I'm going to blend that out in these areas. You want to put the concealer in areas that you really want to kind of give that little pop. It gives a little bit of dimension to your face. You don't want it to look flat. And kind of that T-zone area is what I go for. So just like where I had my foundation on the hairline, I just kind of fill that area in with concealer, go down the bridge of my nose. I don't want to go on the sides because I have my foundation there. Just like that simple look. And then I'm just going to go right underneath the eyes with that. You can see that. And again, just blend that out. Okay, so for the most part, all of the creams are done and placed onto my face, which is really nice, and that is just the simple look. You could honestly just throw on some bronzer and mascara and you could finish here if you'd like, but a good thing to remember is to I always suggest putting on a setting powder. It really locks in all that makeup, it mattifies it as well, gives it that smooth look, which is I always like, and it keeps it on longer. And I have found that the Maybelline New York new Master Fix by Face Studio setting powder, it's loose powder, is the best. I honestly really love it. I'm just gonna pour some in here and go in with the powder brush. It picks up a lot. It gets a little cloudy, whew, but you just wanna put it all over your face to lock it all in. And having this on will hold other powders that you put onto your face as well. You can bake with this if you'd like underneath the eyes to give it more of a smoother look. Some people also bake right there to keep their contour on. I don't contour quite often just because I feel like it takes too much time, and honestly, I always wake up and I only have enough time to either do my makeup or my hair. And so to contour with that, I don't think I could do it. Alright, so we got all of that in there. I actually am going to, another reason why people might bake underneath the eye is to pick up any excess powder that falls off from the eyeshadow look that you're using. So I'm just gonna place that underneath there. I don't know if you can tell that I have that, but it's a little bit more powder to lock that in, and I'll just wipe it off at the end. And you can do that with a dampened beauty blender as well. Alright, so next we're going to go into the eyes, which is always my favorite part because you can be so creative with anything that you'd like. So I'm going to just prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I have used this one since I really got into makeup. I'm just going to put that on there. You don't need a ton. And for me, I've like the smallest eyelids known to man. And so really I don't need that much, but I found that if I don't prime my eyes, my eyeshadow is gone in like 2 hours. And this has just been my safest bet. I have tried other ones, didn't love them as much, so I just keep going back to this. I'm going to stick with this for now. So we're going to do kind of like a pinkish look, since I'm wearing this neutral sweater, just go in with a little bit of color, but you always want to start with a base look on the eyes to keep, like I said, powder goes really well onto powder, and so you want to put a base color on that will keep any color or any other powder on your eyes well. So we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette, and I am going to go in with this look, Settle. There's color right here, just to put that base look on my eyes. By the way, this mirror is the best mirror ever. We just got back from Arizona. Shout out to my Funston fam. And I use this because there's so many of us. I didn't want to be taking up the bathroom the whole time. By the way, I did not say. I'm using the Firma 201 brush because, like I said, makeup takes a long time. Like you have to have enough time to do it. And I didn't want to be the only one taking up the bathroom. So I just sat with this, and this mirror was perfect. It's enough. It's big enough. It's not too big where you're like your hand's cramping by the end of it. And it's not too small where I can see my full face. So yeah, I'm just gonna wipe that all across the lid, or put it on there, just like that. Not really different, but again, it's just your base look. This is not the look that you're going for. You could go with this just to give your eyes a little bit more dimension, and then again, mascara, bronzer, and I think you're good. But we're not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna keep using this mirror. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this so much. Again, so much color. Look at that. It's so good. Okay. I have to remember what colors I was going for. I did try them all out. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Now I have to follow them. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Sorry, people. This color is called Buns. We're going to go in right here with this color. Did I do this one? Yes, Buns right here. You guys can see that look. But that is what we're going to put on the crease of our eye. And where's my brush? Again, going in with the Sephora Airbrush Shadow, or Pro Airbrush Shadow 30. Always want to just tap off the excess. I'm just going to put that right on my crease. Like I said, I have the smallest eyelids known to man, so it's always like, hi, crease, me, eyebrow. We're already done with our look. Because I feel like I can't like branch out. I'm gonna. Okay, I feel like that's good enough on the crease area. I just got like, hi, there's my face. The stool I'm sitting on is broken. I really need to get a new one. Anyways, okay. Now I'm gonna go in, just this fun little fancy thing, with the color, dun dun dun, Hilster. Yes. So this color right here. Ooh, so pretty, so dark. My gosh. And I'm just gonna go right above that, not a ton. So that's why you wanna go in kind of with a, blending brush and, pigmented, tap it off a lot. I even will like rub it a little bit on my wrist just to make sure I don't have too much. And you honestly just wanna go in like windshield, but then back and forth between that and circular motion. And you're gonna, basically you're blending it in with the color that we just put on. You always want the darker color to be up top and the lighter like shimmers on the bottom near your eyelid, or else it does give off, just makes your eye a little too dark. Gives more of a shadow look. I like it. Wow, I really like that. Again, just windshield wipers, circular motion. Fun fact, fun trick for you to learn, for those of you who are like, how do you not get it all on your face or press it in too much? You're like, oh my gosh, I can't. Because you would rather start off light and you can add more layers to make it the color that you would like, then go in, press it on your face and be like, wow, that's really dark. That's not what I wanted, and have to start all over. Always hold the end of your brush, not like the end where it's like super flimsy, but just back farther, and that will give it the light brush that you need. We'll add it on very lightly, And if you hold way up here, which is what I do with my crease to make sure I really get it in there, that's gonna pack it on harder. And that will be what makes it super dark. You might have to start over. So I always, at least for the top part, always go in holding it back at the end, just so I can build it up however dark, however dark I would like it. Like for this, for my red eye, I didn't put on as much as the other eye and I'd like more, so I'm just gonna go in again and add some more. Yeah, I just poke my eye out, that's good. All right, feel like that evened out pretty well. I'm very happy with this look. Okay, next. Also, has anybody else had the song Thank You Next stuck in their head for days? For real, that's been me. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the color Taste Buds right here, which is a kind of a brighter pink, but I'm gonna put a shimmer over it, so I'm just gonna hope that it turns out good. From the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. It's more of a coral, honestly. We're gonna see how that turns out with that. And I'm going in with a Morphe M433 brush. I love both of these palettes, are so pigmented that they just go on so nice. They add the color that I would like. I might have to go in with another brush. This is not packing on how I'd like it to. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna go with the Naked 2 brush. I actually really like their brushes from their Naked palettes. Okay. Much better. Eyes always take the longest, always. But, I mean, they don't have to. You can do like an everyday, just throw on. My go-to is gold. And a lot of times if I'm in a rush, that's what I'll just throw on with like a light gold and a darker gold on the side. And it works. Okay, that is pretty. That is pretty, guys. We're gonna go with that. And then next, what we're gonna do is go in with this beautiful color, which all of these shimmers in the Jaclyn Hill palette could be highlighters. I'm not even kidding you. And this one is called Faint. I love this. Oof. And it goes on so nicely. Like, look at that shine. That's what we're gonna put on the eyelid today. I always want to add shimmer, everything. Everything, always, always. Because why not have a little bit of shimmer in your life? All right. And more often than not, the shimmer powders are what, especially metallic ones, are what, or when access, hi, can I have access to the shimmer powder? When the excess powder falls off, this one's not doing it too much, which is really nice. Just gonna add a little bit of that. And you're gonna go from the inner corner all the way on the lid area and a little bit up to the crease. Yes. But anyways, back to the excess powder. That's why you would bake underneath the eyes, to get that all off so it doesn't stick. It just wipes off with the setting powder and not onto your face. Also, have you ever I want to know what your guys' tendencies are when you're doing your makeup, because I right now catch myself with my mouth open, or you'll see when I'm putting on mascara, it's it's not good. It's not good. So I'm trying to be more elegant. Okay, Now, because I went up a little farther than I would like and I covered up that darker color, I'm going to go back in with that same brush that I used and just go over it. That's the beauty of Haley Rae Beauty. Just kidding. That's the beauty of using or eyeshadow, honestly, is that you can go in and just add whatever you want. Make it your own. Okay, yes. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm going to go under the waterline a little bit, the lower lash line, and I'm going to use a Morphe M506. I'm going to go in with the color Buns, which I used for the crease. I don't know about you guys, but I have always been intimidated by like what brush to use for whatever, for like when people are like, I'm gonna go with this blending brush and blend it out. I don't know why, but that has always intimidated me. And so I am trying to learn more, just like what brush to use. But it's however you would like to use it. If the brush works for you a certain way, just, it's your makeup. You don't have to be like everybody else, and that's what I'm learning, is that I can do my makeup however I would like. Alright, now I am gonna go in with a little bit. This one color is so pigmented. That was your inspirational moment with me. Okay. I feel like that really just like brings the look together, but I am feeling a little bit more shimmery than that. So what I'm gonna do, I use this brush right here, this little guy, and I'm gonna spray it. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we're back, I'm going to spray with the MAC Prep and Primer Fix Plus onto my brush. I'll just do it up here. And I'm gonna go in. Ooh, I'm not feeling dazzly. I am. With this Filthy Rich. Can you see that? I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror. Filthy Rich color from the Jeffree Star palette. Ooh, this just a really pretty metallic gold. But you could spray your brush just to keep that powder on a little bit better. I can like see the glitter on my eyeball. That was so uncomfortable. Okay, let's try it again. Stay on the brush. I bake so it goes below my face, not in my eyeball. I'm like consciously aware of my mouth being open. I don't like it. So that little sparkle just brightens up the eye, and I will go in with my highlighter when I get to that point and do the inner corner of my eye. But that completes our eyeshadow look for now. I'm gonna go ahead and put these away, open up some room here. And now at this point, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. And my favorite bronzer right now that I tend to use every day is the Becca Bronze Bondi Sunlit Bronzer. I just think it's so beautiful. And I'm gonna go in with a brush like this. And I tend to go, if you're like, where do I put this? Right underneath the cheekbone. It kind of lifts up the face a little bit. It adds like that shadow right there. And you can do this look. At this point, I just like slide my face over. There we go. You can just blend it out. Yep. Then I'm going to go with my blush. In my 2 videos ago, I just said that I don't really wear blush and I need to get back into that. And now I wear it every single day because I realized how much I love it. And this was the one I unboxed. It's the Morphe Blush Trio. Trio de Blush. Oh my gosh. I just said, I thought that was the name of the, okay, it's Pop of Rose. I just told it to you in whatever that is. Okay. And I combine these two, Legendary and Driven, right there. I use the fattest brush around just to get, I don't know why, but I just love using this. It's also super, super soft. It's all, wow. It's all faded. I think it's brush number 114. It's for bronzer. So I could have used it for that. But I use it for blush. Like I said, use whatever brush you want for whatever. Okay. This one, you can smile, but you're going to put on the apples of your cheeks and blend it up. I like to blend it up and not just leave it, because then if I just leave it, I feel like it's like, okay, there's your blush right there. I feel like a clown. That's what you like to do, and if it works for you and you can make it work, please let me know how. But I blend it in with the bronzer. Kind of brightens it up a little bit, brightens up my face. It's not super bright where it's like, but it does add pink to it, and I feel like it goes really well with this eyeshadow too. And I also go a little bit on the forehead, down the nose. Makes me feel like I have some color to my face. All right, next step is highlighter. Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Sugar Kit. I love this palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Starburst right here for my highlight. All right, it has pink undertones to it, but I kind of do my highlight, I don't know how everybody else does. I feel like we all do it differently, but I'm going to go in with the Morphe setting spray, spray my face really quick. You saw in my 2-minute Tuesday tutorial with highlighter. Gonna go in with my highlighting brush, Morphe 510. I'm gonna spray this a little bit. Go with the Starburst on the high points of your face, so on the cheekbones. I always wrap it up a little bit. Ooh, look at that glow. I like it. Just gonna do a little more because I love it so much. Oh, that's good. Okay, and then I don't need to spray again, but I will go Cupid's bow a little bit on the tip of my nose. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? So sorry, people. So sorry. I forgot to highlight my brow bone. Wow. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? What is she doing? Nobody knows. I'm going to go in with the Beam look from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And just right underneath the brow to highlight that. It lifts up the eyes. Makes me look like I have bigger eyelids than I actually do. Nice. Well, I feel like it went on better to one eye. I don't know, but I did feel like that. Okay. Everything just felt why. I'm a mess. What's that song? I have a song stuck in my head. I'm a mess. Na, 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 na. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. I'm just one of those people that cracks myself up, honestly. I'm gonna go into the inner corner of my eye to light it up. And because it has the pink undertones to it, I feel like it really, oh wow, wrong one, goes with it. If you guys have a certain look that you want to see, or if like from a certain palette, please let me know. Okay, so the highlight portion is done. Now it is time for the brows. So I'm gonna go with the Morphe Brow Setting Gel. I just got this and I love it because this eyebrow just wants to do whatever it wants to do. Does its own thing. Sometimes it doesn't want to be a part of the fam. So just like goes over here. So this just keeps them all together nicely. Now I have been blessed with like full thick eyebrows, and then we need to let that dry for a little bit. I found the first time that I used it, I just like, my pencil didn't go on very well. So that's that. But while we're doing that, I do go in with the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Shape and Fill in the color, what color is this? Dark Brunette. Okay, this you can get at a drugstore. I love it. It's cheap, and I feel like it's similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, Brow Wiz. That's what it is. I do love that, but I needed a cheaper version, so this is what I went for. Okay, they should be dry now. Go with my little con. All right, brows are done. Yeah, so good. All right, now I'm gonna put on my lashes and, oh, first I need to set my face. That is so important. So now I'm gonna go with Urban Decay All Nighter. Have used this forever and I love it. It's my all-time favorite. It feels so nice. The setting spray, if you don't have one, I highly suggest getting one. It really just locks in your overall look. You want to do it before your mascara because, especially with this one, I haven't tried it with others, but because it's more of a spray, if you have mascara on and you have to close your eyes, it will make your mascara run and then it's all over your face. And yes, also I need to get this rest of the bake off my face. Does I see that? Okay. Anyways, so you want to do that. You don't want your mascara to run. That one is goes super well on my face, and I even use it throughout the middle of the day if I feel like I need to like brighten it up, lock it all in again, and wake up, have that little fresh look. So I carry it around with me sometimes if I know I'm going to be out all day. You may have noticed that I did use 3 different setting sprays throughout this makeup look. So the Urban Decay All Nighter, I always use at the end. The Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, I use more with my highlighter. And I just got this one, MAC Fix Plus. I did really like how this kept all the powder onto my brush. You only need 1. I like 2. I've just started using 2 at least, and my makeup has stayed on longer. I've noticed a difference. Now I have this 3rd one, so I'll see how much I throw it in there. But you only need 1. You don't need to have all 3. All right, I'm gonna put on my lashes and then I'm gonna finish getting ready and we'll have our complete look. Oh my gosh, and our lip. So let's do our lashes first. First, I use the Better Than Sex mascara. Love this one. I have a new one somewhere I need to use. Oh, my lips are so dry. Ever since Arizona, my lips have been so dry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna put it on our lip now. And this is the Ulta Beauty lip primer. Pretty sure it's all washed off, but this is what it looks like. Ooh, it smells nice. And then I just want to complete it with a nude lip today. So Anastasia Beverly Hills nude. I was so mad. I heard it was buy one get one free, so I had them in my cart online at Sephora, and then I went into Sephora and I was a day late. I had it in my cart for like 3 days, and then I finally went in. They're like, oh, that was done yesterday. Yeah, that's them. Do I like that? Do I want gloss? Yes. Yes, I do. Hold on. Hello. I'm a hot mess, honestly. All right, well, I'll find a solution. Okay, second later, it's L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I love this stuff. Again, so affordable. You can buy this at any drugstore. It adds so much volume to my lashes, which I love. Because just like my small eyelids, I have small lashes. I hear my husband just creeping outside the door. Okay, so that is the look. I am going to put on gloss and finish up my hair, and then you will get the overall look in just a second. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and comment below if you have any ideas that you would like to see. See you guys later.